Welcome everybody to UFC Brawl 22. Blaydes versus Velasquez. Eight matches on the card tonight. We're gonna send it down cage side for the opening fight, Brown versus Gall, and then we're gonna get into each match as we go on. But let's send it down now to start the first of the undercards as we get ready for Blaydes versus Velasquez for the heavyweight championship.
Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Mickey Gall. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Randy Rude Boy Brown.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Ready to go for round 1 now. We'll see if Mickey Gall that's over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Well, why fix what's not broken? Why not go right back to that overhand here again? Push kick there to the body. Oh, that opened up a cut on his forehead. Big knee lands there.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Oh, the straight hand lands flush to the body by Gall.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
Oh, wow, massive uppercut. That will not feel good to me.
That knee hurt him.
Oh, guillotine here.
That guillotine is very tight.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Oh, and now he gives up on the submission.
Knee on belly. Postures up, knee on belly. He's raining down ground and pound. He has to move, or the fight is going to get stopped. That was nice.
Outstanding work with the ground and pound here by Gall. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities. Nice shots landing from the top position.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Gall's back to the side control now. Lands the ground and pound strike here. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Gall's right back to the full mount. Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get 2 high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down.
Huge sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. Oh, uppercut.
90 seconds to go in the round. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack. Not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself. Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, he's out.
Darce, yep, he's trying to hit a Darce here. That Darce choke is tight. Now he's in trouble. He's going to go to sleep.
Oh, he got out.
He cleared his leg, got back to his back, and created some space between him and his opponent to stay out of that Darce choke. Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on bellies. He's postured up. He's landing big ground and pound. He has to move on the bottom or the fight's going to get stopped.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Gall. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Gall's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Round two next. All right, there's the horn, so the round is over, but not before the fighter sustained that cut on his forehead. We'll see if the cut man can close it up and prevent it from becoming an issue here into the latter rounds.
But we can't allow that to happen. We got to get back up to our feet. Your guard is awesome.
All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. A good job defensively there to block the strike by Gall. And just misses with that big right hand.
He's hurt bad.
Relax, keep those hands up.
A standing, what a flying knee to the head.
Deep now.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. This is tight. Oh, man, that was slick.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
That is tight. Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
Oh, he's got his back.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
All right, full guard now, DC.
Yes, full guard. Watch for the top fighter to either posture or look to pass right away. Great ground and pound by this man.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Takes the back, now going for the rear naked choke. Oh, he got out.
Now he's going full mount. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game.
You know, White's probably stepping over the head here.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Oh, the submission defense holds up, he gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Gall's in half guard.
Great job changing the position and getting that reversal.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
I need you to scramble. Scramble.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Oh, good defense. Yes.
Take your time. Take your time.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
2 rounds in the books. Heading back to the corner now after that round. Gall's corner looks a little bit concerned, perhaps because of that cut on the lip that was opened up there in that round. Starting to bleed pretty good. Cutman's got his work to do now.
Goes into this last round. You hear me?
All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third and final round. Good use of his reach advantage as he lands the straight punch there. Kick to the body by Gall.
Big punch lands through the middle. They got checked.
That's a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Great shot. Great shot. Keep the pressure on.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Right now they separate. Left hook to the head. Oh, head kick blocked by Gall. Unable to connect with a right hook. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Oh, nice jab. Oh, left hook. All right, getting late in the fight right now, DC. Dream fight for the fans, maybe not so much for the judges. It's been back and forth.
It's been so close. I would not want to be sitting at the judges' table right now. I don't know who's winning this fight.
3 minutes now to go in this one. Unable to connect it. Throwing that jab, no good. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Gall gets the double leg takedown. Nice job there disguising his entry.
Striking from every position lands a strike from the bottom. He passes the half.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Gall. Another ground and pound strike lands. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Less than 2 minutes with which to work here. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard. All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
And he blocks the shot there.
We can win this round. I need you to get the takedown.
Just out of range with that kick attempt. Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, big left hand. Oh, what a last minute.
Oh, nice jab.
Get him down. Change levels, takedown. Hold the hands up.
This work.
He's rocking.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
That is how you finish a fight. Both athletes emptying the tanks down the stretch as we go the distance here in this arena tonight. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Mickey Gall!
All right, so no surprise as Bruce Buffer gets you the scorecards. A clean, clear decision for the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. We build this, obviously, as striker versus grappler. Grappler got it done tonight.
In most cases, the grappler gets it done. If he is able to take you down, if he is able to force you to spend extended periods of time on the ground, then your ass is in trouble.
Mickey Gall gets his first victory here in the UFC Brawl series as he defeats Randy Brown by decision. Next, we're going to move to finish up the undercard with a middleweight fight. Let's send it down to cage side. Guys, take it away.
Our tail of the tape for this much anticipated middleweight encounter. All right, now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Joe Body Bag Parker. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Uriah
You ready to fight? Ready.
Dateline, Anaheim, California, USA. Good to have you with us inside Honda Center tonight. This has become an annual stop for the MMA leader, and there have been any number of signature performances that have gone down inside these buildings.
I'm not sure any place has had more title changes than the Honda Center, especially in the heavyweight division. A great place for heavyweight fights, but if you go in as the champion, just know on most nights that belt will go in the opposite direction.
All right, early round 1 action here, and somewhat surprising to see the boxer not check these leg kicks, right? He felt like it would be a factor in the fight, and the kickboxer is absolutely having his way early.
It's always one thing to say what you're going to do, but to implement those things, to be able to do it against that guy is very difficult. And to this point, he has not been able to pick up on the leg kick.
Nice jab.
Way to test the chin there. Landed a few combinations to the head.
How good is this action about a minute in? I think I'm gassing out just watching this thing.
I'm exhausted trying to call all the strikes that these two men are throwing at each other. What a fun fight.
Yeah, hate to be the punch counter tonight. That punch no good. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Here's the buff with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 29 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Uriah All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And got to be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it up.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver on those promises you make to the public. Tonight, he did exactly that. Congratulations.
Uriah Hall with that huge victory. Probably one of the best knockouts here in the UFC Brawl series. Very unexpected. 1 minute and 30 seconds in the first round of the fight. Guys, we are now going to start the main card. We are headed to the lightweight division. Both men, Darish and Dober, are making their UFC Brawl debuts here tonight. And we are inching one step closer to Blaydes versus Velasquez for the World Heavyweight Championship. All right, let's now start the main card. Darish, Dober, guys.
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Drew Dober. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Beneil Dariush.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we are at Honda Center in Anaheim, California, and every time I walk into this venue, I can't help but think back to UFC 157 in 2013. The night women were finally welcomed inside the octagon, and good to be back here, obviously, in a venue that has a lot of history.
A lot of history for sport, but the biggest night in women's mixed martial arts history. Ronda Rousey defending her title against Liz Carmouche. What a fantastic night, and it showed that night that women could headline shows and main event and bring the fans as well.
And there's the double leg takedown. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop.
You got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Changing the position.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
He passes to half guard. Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though. He's got to start throwing down.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Dober. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard, build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Oh, shades of the Godfather with the ground and pound Mark Coleman as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by Dariush. Big knee there. Great shot there.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt. Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Attempting a choke now.
Oh, that sub is tight. Had the submission in very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position.
Oh, this could be over soon.
He's got to be careful here.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round one.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Dariush, ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish the fight.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Ground and pound strike there now. Dariush is in half guard. Working out of the half guard here.
Getting him out here. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Takes his back now.
Now he's attacking a rear naked choke.
Well, we'll see how he chooses to proceed here. He's got a couple of hooks in, trying to find a way underneath the neck.
It's starting to get tight.
Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here. 10 seconds to go in the round. Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round 1.
What are you doing out there? Let's shake it off. We need to do exactly what we did in the gym. I want you to keep your hands up, keep moving your head, keep moving your feet, cut those angles, and let's change it up.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round 2 is underway. Next round is underway here, and if you can't stay calm when a fighter is attempting a submission on you, you're going to get finished. Stay calm.
You're done, Jack. You're done. If you panic, you're going to present your neck, you're going to go arm. You got to really stay patient.
Yeah, that's my fighter name, John Nope.
Oh, my goodness. Did you just make that up?
It's actually the enemy.
You should be a rapper. You really should rap if you can put stuff together.
I'll be there.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Now some spacing as they exit the clinch. Takedown here, he gets it. And right into side control. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively.
He needs to shove the knees. Get his opponent's knee off of his belly so he can get to his feet.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Dariush. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Dariush.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has the spot.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. Great submission defense on display tonight.
All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round 2. Just over 2 minutes to go. Oh, strong hook to the head there by Dope. Oh, how about the accuracy land right there? His opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Dober's eye now closing up. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
In the tight clinch, look for the knees to start. And now some separation.
And that one certainly found the target.
Nice block.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Kobe Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Dariush gets back up again.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. 30 seconds to go in the round.
Awesome level change. Great timing. Oh, right into mouth.
Dariush is trying to get the triangle here. Let's see if he can close the show.
Oh, my goodness. Might have it.
Oh, looked pretty tight, but he gives up on the submission. 10 seconds now to go in the round. Dariush is back in full mount. All right, that's the end of round number 2.
All right, listen, we lost that last round. We're probably down on the scorecards. I need you to go out there and fight smart. If you start losing...
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so the next round is underway. Will it be more of the same? And by that, I mean all of those strikes to the body. You've got to think at some point the opposition is going to lower that bar and finish.
And that's exactly what he is hoping for. All those great body shots, all that damage he's putting on his opponent will force an opening up top where he will look to finish. He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique. Arm triangle attempt. He's got to get that elbow going forward. He's got to drop his chest to the mat. Don't squeeze. Let your shoulder do the work, and you'll get the finish.
Oh, somehow he got out.
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air. Used his momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Fight back! Fight back!
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here.
Dariush is looking for that arm triangle. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Well, this one is coming down to the wire. This has been so action-packed. I'm going to stand up and call the rest of this fight. I hope nobody is behind me. This has been insane.
I mean, it's unbelievable that we've still been sitting the whole time. Multiple times, you want to jump out of your seat because these guys are putting on such a fantastic fight.
Dober's tough as it gets, but that eye is downright nasty at this point in time, and you've got to wonder, given all the swelling, if that might even be a fractured orbital. Not good for Lem. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Side control now. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Dariush is able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big explosive actions, panicky actions are what gets you submitted a lot of times.
Hard ground and pound shot there, and yes, it was hard. Opened him right up. With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Dariush. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Dariush is really pressing now. He's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat.
Now into his mouth.
Dover's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time, and I'm not sure there's any end swell in the building that's going to open that eye back up. They might stop this fight. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Good work from the top here by Dariush. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. And now he's got the back. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Final 30 seconds of this third round. $20 seconds to go in the fight. 15 seconds.
Get back to guard.
Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges scored the contest 29-28, 29-27, and 29-27. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Dariush.
All right, no suspense as Bruce Buffer reads the scorecards. A clear decision victory for him here tonight. And jiu-jitsu at this level, even when the finish doesn't materialize, really fun to watch.
It is, you know, and you really do have to try and take it all in, because there are a lot of things that happen subtle, very subtle, inside the octagon. And this guy is a master of manipulating the next movement. And at the next movement, bang, there he is to stop it. What a fantastic performance.
our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC strawweight champion, Joanna Jędrzejczyk. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the karate hockey, Michelle Waterson Gomez.
Ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
All right, let us see how this round plays out for the karate hottie Michelle Waterson. She has been a strawweight division staple in the UFC, and when she's had momentum at times, she has struggled against an elite fighter such as Joanna Jędrzejczyk, but she believes this matchup will afford her the opportunity to put all her skills on display, and the matchmakers are watching intently tonight to see if Waterson can take that requisite next step. Pretty nice lead right there by Jędrzejczyk. Oh, big damaging knees here to the body. All right, so the Muay Thai marauder, Joanna Jędrzejczyk, off to a pretty good start here tonight with her hands, DC.
She's got great hands. She's so fast and she's so tall that she throws her punches in combination. But don't be surprised if behind this beautiful jab and this 1-2 that Joanna throws, you don't get caught with a leg kick on the way out.
Well timed with the short uppercut and the clinch by Joanna Jędrzejczyk. With conviction with the body. Oh, how good is this? 1 minute into the fight, full-on brawl. I mean, give us an ooh-wee or something.
I mean, ooh-wee. These two young ladies are really going after it. She's fighting behind the jab.
Oh, my goodness. Another head kick lands. Not every day you see multiple head kicks land and a fighter somehow stay in the fight.
I can't believe she is just standing here still. You cannot take shin to the dome. When you take shin to the dome, you are generally sleeping. Think Valentina Shevchenko versus Jessica I. You got to get your hands up.
Oh, beautiful execution by her there with that knee. We'll see if she follows it up now.
Really good job of managing space and knowing that she had the right distance to land that knee.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Beautiful leg kick. Nice kick.
Oh, great block there. Oh! Huge kick to the head. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Well, seemingly, even when she gets her hands up, a lot of these strikes are getting through, and looks like some swelling on her head area.
I mean, swelling on her head. You know, she's getting beat up. Make no mistake about it. She's taking far too many of these shots. What she needs to do is get active in her defense. Make sure that she doesn't get hit with too many of these shots clean. Because while it may not be bad yet, it's only going to get worse.
That's a good jab by her there. Oh, roundhouse kick. Inside leg kick is there for the Muay Thai practitioner, Jędrzejczyk.
Not many people in mixed martial arts fight behind the jab, and Joanna Jędrzejczyk does it really, really well.
Oh, and there is another one as she continues to find a home for these debilitating head kicks, and somehow, some way, her opponent is still standing. Unbelievable. Jędrzejczyk going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there.
Oh, nice jab, nice stick.
Nice 1-2 there. 45 seconds to go here in round one.
Nice strike.
Oh, landed that kick to the leg. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Takedown attempt late in the round, and she gets it. Crowd pops as Jędrzejczyk gets back to her feet.
She gets to her spot, the tie clinch, and then she starts to let the knees fly.
Trying to kick the leg out. Round two straight ahead.
Stop.
All right, deep breath and recover. Woo! Nice work. Your cardio is sick. I want you to get back out there, push even harder. You can do this.
All right, so she doesn't get the knockout in that round, but not for any lack of effort, DC. A lot of big blows, particularly when it came to the head kicks.
A lot of big blows. I can't believe she's still standing. I can't believe that she was able to absorb that many head kicks. This fight will not last long if she doesn't change something.
Can you sing the I'm Still Standing song for us or no?
I have a horrible voice, John.
You don't want
I'm
to?
still standing. Yeah.
That's in the game. All right, round two. All right, so here we go with our next round. Will the narrative be the same? In the previous round, it was all about her kicks, the power, the accuracy, really a sight to behold.
I don't know why it would change. I don't think that her opponent has received the advice that she needs to make the necessary adjustments. She will go out there and start doing the same exact thing, which will in turn put her right back on the receiving end of those nasty kicks.
What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
Oh, big left hook there.
Oh, nice right hand.
Big head kick.
Oh.
Protect yourself. You gotta protect yourself. You're taking too many kicks.
All right, a little bit bigger. Yolana's a little bit thicker. Yep, she's a little bit bigger. And that's why she gets the questions of whether or not she's going to ever fight up at 125, because she is a little bigger for the weight class.
Keep pushing forward.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Oh, nice kick.
Her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, when you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Put your hands up higher. Come on.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her now to drive uppercuts up the middle to do damage on our opponent.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. She continues to circle towards the left. Nice crack there. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round two and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round one. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round two. She has clearly found her rhythm and range.
Oh, this kick.
Takedown defense holds up.
When you're in a clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
Now lands a solid punch there. Well, she better not be too dismissive of this calf kick because I see some visible bruising now.
Well, the first one doesn't bother you. But then before you know it, all of a sudden you can barely walk. She needs to start checking right now.
Man, these kicks by her are just solid, and she is showing no signs. She's had a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Oh, doing a real nice job with these leg kicks here. And already you have seen her opponent has slowed down considerably. That certainly bears watching as this fight moves forward. Oh!
She's got to start looking to finish here.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. Playing with the inside leg kick. Jacek gets tattooed by that straight punch. Under a minute now to go in the round.
Nice punch to the head.
So the unofficial numbers, they are good. 95 total strikes have now landed for Joanna Jędrzejczyk. And landing with 38% accuracy there tonight against Michelle Waterson. Trying to hammer that lead leg. All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye.
Anything worth having would not be easy, but she's got to protect that cut because it will get worse if she continues to get hit on.
Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Oh, she is as relentless as any striker on this roster, man or woman, eternally aggressive with her strikes. Got to be careful, of course, not to gas out, but so far so good for her here in this round. 10 minutes in the books. All right, that's the end of the round, and the fighter has a cut on her nose. So that is something that certainly bears watching moving forward. Cut man racing in there. He'll try to seal that cut. She doesn't seem too bothered by it, but certainly something we'll keep an eye on here moving forward. Well, I'm just not sure how many more strikes she can take to that swollen area as they attend to her. We'll get you some replays.
Not many, J.A. She's in trouble. It's damaging, and every time another one lands on that type of swelling, it feels like a jolt of lightning through your face. She has got to move her head. She's got to be proactive in her defense so she's not taking too many shots.
All right, here we go. Third and final round. Well, how impressive is this young woman? High volume of strikes in the previous round and picking up exactly where she left off here and not really showing any signs of slowing down. She looks like she could go 10 hard fives tonight if need be. What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing. She's got to get on the bike. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent's finish. Oh, nice kick. She got that single collar tie.
All right, let's go. Let's get those hands going now.
Just misses there with the left. Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing that, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory. Oh, nice.
Set it up. Give me more.
Waterson going for the body, targeting that area with the kick, but unable to land. Oh, with authority, the body. Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, not on that attempt.
Right to the single collar. She was able to close the distance, and now she's in her position.
So under 3 minutes to go here in the fight. Oh, clean hook there. Oh! Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving.
Well, these numbers just continue to pile up. 128 total strikes have now landed for Joanna Jędrzejczyk. And accuracy rate about 42% now against Michelle Watterson.
That was great. Keep using that straight.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed without it. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position.
Nice kick.
Takedown defense holds up. And now they are... She's head back there. This could be the end.
She landed a massive uppercut that hurt her opponent very, very badly.
Oh, big knee to the body.
It's not over. It's not over. Keep moving.
Well, she felt like the uppercut was going to be there. It has absolutely been there. No reason to think she won't get back to it here.
No, she's going to go back to that position. She has to. She can go from the clinch. She can do it off of her combinations. She just has a variety of ways of landing that punch.
Oh, how good's that leg kick? Oh, another uppercut, snaps her head back. Now we'll see if she can follow up. DC, you thought she'd go back to it, and she did it beautifully though.
She did a great job of finding a shot that has been landing for her at will. Over and over and over. She sets it up, it lands. Expect one soon to try and finish the fight.
All right, so there it is again. Her striking has been on point really from the outset, and now some definite swelling on the opposition.
Some absolute swelling. She has done a great job of targeting the face, making sure that every time she throws, she lands with an intent to just advance all the swelling that we are seeing right now. You can never know what you're going to see with this young lady. Is she going to finish the fight?
Still in there. Keep moving.
Oh, huge left.
Beautiful job getting those hands up.
All right, so the fight goes the distance. Outstanding action on both sides all night. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
Well, you heard it there from Bruce Buffer. He sounds good tonight. Joanna Jędrzejczyk, your winner by decision, and she is just on fire these days.
He said he was going to roar tonight. That's exactly what he has been doing.
This guy.
But Joanna Jędrzejczyk was a lioness in the jungle tonight because she looked like the apex predator and truly did dominate over the course of this long fight. We have come to expect this, and she shows once again why she's one of the best to do it.
And even though she is not necessarily belt chasing at this stage of her career, perhaps this win produces yet another title shot for the former strawweight queen.
Joanna gets her first victory in the UFC Brawl series. She defeats Michelle Watterson. All right, it's kind of been a decision kind of card tonight. Hopefully in the final 4 matches we get some finishes. Let's head to the light heavyweight division as we get ourselves ready for the main event.
And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jared the Killer Gorilla Cannonier. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Vitor Petrino.
ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here. Physically, Jared Cannonier looks like he was cut out of a piece of rock, but mentally and emotionally, this guy puts in even more work. He talks a lot about the visualization and maybe might even let us hold his crystals if he gets a win here tonight. All right, the Killer Gorilla, Jared Cannonier, getting that jab working here pretty early, DC.
And a power jab. I mean, everything about Jared Cannonier is power. If you look at him, you can tell that the guy is just insanely powerful. But it's this jab that is his trigger to do everything going forward in every fight that he's in.
Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Takedown defense is there. Oh, nice punch from the clinch by the Alaskan Jared Cannonier.
Nice combination.
All right, so 1 minute into the fight, and I'm not sure these fighters realize that we got 3 or 5 rounds tonight.
No feeling out process at all. The moment this fight started, these two gentlemen were ready to knock each other's heads off.
Oh, he slams him to the ground. Straight right, he misses. Just missed with the leg kick.
Nice block.
Right hand counter. Unable to land with that punch.
Nice leg kick.
There's that patented single. All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in a fight, what are you looking at?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight.
Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attack. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Oh, could get the submission here soon. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything wrong to allow for himself to get subbed.
Straight punch is true. Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Man has his chin been tested early. Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round 1. Quick jab.
Awesome shot. That's great.
Straight right is there. Doing a nice job. Oh, he is stunned. Drunk driving out there. We'll see if he can recover. Oh, spinning back fist. Oh, he lands another takedown here. Just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up. Once he gets to his legs, he's got to beat him defensively before he gets his hands locked around his legs or his body.
Oh, big shots from the top.
He's got to be careful here.
Making all these shots count. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Nice transition.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
5 minutes, DC. One of the best rounds of the year. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round, and a lot of good offensive wrestling work from him over those previous 5 minutes.
I mean, great offensive wrestling. Every time he changed levels and got to his opponent's legs, he was able to secure the takedown. Let's see what type of fatigue his opponent will carry into the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round 2. Ooh, that shot was blocked. The hook lands on the counter.
Oh, that kick lands now. Yep.
Oh, and he lands another huge kick. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, big left.
Yep.
Oh! Nice defense to block that punch. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. All right, so maybe he goes for another takedown here, and it's the setups too, right? He's not blindly shooting from the outside. Maybe he'll get him down again.
He's doing a fantastic job of setting up his takedown with his hands. He's forcing the hands up around to block his face, and he's dropping his level, shooting his shot.
Oh, falling knee. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward. Beautiful strike. Lands a nasty body kick.
All right, everything's been working off the jab for Jared Cannonier tonight, and he lands it again.
Just a presence about himself is what I think about when I think about Jared Cannonier. He's a guy that has fought in multiple weight classes, and he gets that jab to the...
Gets on the feet, his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he lands that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly. Good right here.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like they let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
That right eye's looking pretty swollen. Oh, he's on wobbly legs now. Smells blood in the water. Got to start looking for the finish here. Just out of range with the big right hand. And now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots, and if we take one of them, it can end the night. That one landed right on the spot. Both tough, both durable, both unwilling to take a step backward. What a phenomenal fight.
One could be over soon. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is.
Now trying to trap an arm. Ooh, looks like it might be locked in.
Once he gets you going, he's got so many ways to finish arm bars.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense. Now he's going full mount.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by the Alaskan Jared Cannonier. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up. In the half guard.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Pretty productive with the strikes here off his back. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Final seconds here.
Good round.
Stop!
All right, the round is over, and Cannonier's eye starting to look pretty bad. He absorbed a lot of damage over those 5 minutes. We'll see if the cut man can do anything about that. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go. 5 minutes remain in the fight.
Leg kick lands, my favorite strike.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. Connections in there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Again, going back to the jab, just out of range. Lands a kick there with the lead leg. Nice work by the Alaskan Jared Cannonier. There's the double leg.
He passed the half guard.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape.
Getting him on here.
Certainly a strong front runner for fight of the night as we go down to the wire here between these two combatants.
They're both so skilled. They're both so prepared. We knew right away this is going to be a very evenly matched competition.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. He's having his way with him here. Under 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Nice job by him to still be a threat off of his back. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it. Oh, right into mount.
Nice positional control here. With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Well, this is not football. Targeting is legal, and he is going at that cut, which is getting worse with every passing ground strike. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Great shot from the top position.
Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent and back in the opposite direction to get his hips back in his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast
table. I absolutely did, John. You know I love popcorn.
Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spent a lot of energy on the ground, though. These guys were going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
Under a minute now to go in the fight.
Heavy kick downstairs. Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taken to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
Well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, Diesel. What a fight it was as we go the full 15 minutes. We now see how the judges scored that one. All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Vitor Petrino!
All right, congratulations to him. He is your winner by unanimous decision, and certainly a dominant performance here tonight.
Yeah, he did a great job of just dictating and controlling all the engagements of this fight. His opponent never really had an opportunity to lead the dance. He did that from start to finish, and he wins a unanimous decision.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Sergey Pavlovich. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC heavyweight champion, Stipe Miocic.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
All right, so here's Stipe Miocic back on the horse here tonight, and certainly has the wrestling chops if he wants to lean on those. But Stipe believes that this is going to be a kickboxing match here tonight. He believes he has the striking advantage both in terms of the speed and the power. And if he can get that lead foot on the outside, he believes it's going to be a long night here for his heavyweight opponent. Oh, single collar tie here. All right, so this boxer told us he has done nothing but defend takedowns over the last 8 weeks, and he's able to start the first shot tonight.
John, I was smirking. I was smirking in the fighter meeting like, okay, this guy's just talking. But nope, he goes out there and he does exactly what he said he was going to do. This has to be a massive boost to his confidence as this fight goes forward.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Oh, this place is going nuts. We got a brawl on our hands, folks.
The fans are out of their seat. These guys are kidnapped.
Back to the feet now. Fast pace here in the early going. Finds a home for that left hook.
Nice level change.
movement to avoid that strike coming down. All right, feet on the hips here.
Big ground and pound.
Striking pretty well from the bottom here. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Pavlovich. Another ground and pound strike lands. Pavlovich is attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Pavlovich gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab. Just missed with the left there. Oh, beautiful handiwork there from Stipe Miocic's head coach. Right over the top, right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots.
So fighter a little bit stunned, holding on to him now, not doing a ton, just looking to recover. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Nice. Nicely done. Oh, strike attempt to the midsection and flop.
He's hurting bad here.
Under 2 minutes to go in a back and forth first round here. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go and get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you.
Miocic's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Somehow, his opponent stayed up with him.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Throwing that jab yet again out of range.
He's mixing up his target. He's throwing kicks. He's throwing punches. Nice level change.
Pavlovich is in half guard.
This is a terrible position.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. We got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Back mount now. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Pavlovich. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, so a big round for him there, maybe even a 10-8. There was a big knockdown in there, courtesy of the kick. DC, talk us through it.
He found his spot. I mean, he knew that there was a weakness. He found the spot. He recognized an opportunity to go and chase down that head kick. He threw it, it landed, and he almost got the finish.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, round two. This crowd is going sick after what they saw in that previous round. Truly an all-out brawl. Several moments on both sides, and the fight is still going on. Incredible.
Great moments by both of these fighters. Let's see who can continue down the path and really try and finish this fight.
Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Big power shot there. Looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Pavlovich getting tattooed by that stiff jab. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this.
I mean, it's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick.
Miocic is blocking well now. Nice job to protect that already damaged nose as he raises the guard.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Well, we've seen a lot of different elements to his striking game tonight, especially that hook. We'll see if he sets it up again here. He has punctuated a lot of his...
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Motor's showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
How about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list his performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Pavlovich is now dealing with a cheek cut. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Pavlovich is looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. Missed with that attempt. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Able to block the punch there. Working the inside of that lead leg. Well, you can just see he is oozing with confidence, and not overconfidence, but a big knockdown in round one, likely the source of that. Perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those. He might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Oh, good block there. Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Landed that left hook. Misses with the right hand. Well, he doesn't need space. Beautiful connection there on the clinch. And he's back up. Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse, and he needed to address it a little bit sooner because now he's got to start throwing down.
Oh, look at that.
Big left hand there.
He's hurt bad.
Miocic appears wobbling.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Some damage being doled out, and now some swelling upstairs on his opponent.
He's not moving his head effectively. He's trying to be face first. Look, you don't have to prove how tough you are. You got to move your head. Be active. Don't be reactive in your defenses.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Tough job, but somebody's got to do it, man. Absolutely incredible. Both fighters got stunned. It's amazing to think that we fight on.
We are in the best seat in the house to watch two men go out there and really lay it on the line. Both got hurt, but even when they were hurt, neither one of them looked like they wanted to take a step back. This is the exact type of fight they expected and the type of fight that they're delivering to the fans.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. And back to his feet. Big shots here. Oh, look at that high-level grappling as the fighter reverses position and attains a dominant position. Pavlovich's eye is closing up. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Miocic. Split the guard beautifully there.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Miocic is looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Well, nothing in the unified rules says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landed.
Keep your face covered. Elbows up.
Oh, my goodness.
Sergey Pavlovich with a huge knockout tonight.
Holy smokes.
All right, here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 12 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Sergey Pavlovich.
Well, he's smiling ear to ear, and why not after a knockout like that? I need to take it to the after party tonight.
I mean, this is what dreams are made of. You dream of the knockout like this, and then the party after, where you and all your coaches get to celebrate the great handiwork.
It is now time for the co-main event. We head to the women's bantamweight division. 1-0 Kayla Harrison takes on the 1-1 Juliana Pena, with major implications in the bantamweight bantamweight division. Can the former champ beat Kayla Harrison, or will the rookie beat Juliana Pena? Let's set it down to ringside.
All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Juliana, the Venezuelan Vixen Pena. And now introducing your opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Kayla Harrison.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, so here's the UFC bantamweight champion, Juliana Pena, as we get ready for round 1. Now she's got the target on her back. Certainly as the underdog, she emerged, she vanquished the Lioness Amanda Nunes, and now, with a total new lease on life, personally and professionally, she's going to try to prove that she is still the best in the world. Certainly, she was able to submit Amanda Nunes. She believes she will be able to have a grappling advantage tonight. And her prediction midweek, as humbly as she could put it, submission in round 2. Immediately gets the underhook. Oh, beautiful hip toss there as she takes her opponent for a ride.
She took her on her own personal flight. Over the top with that beautiful hip toss. Fantastic technique.
Pena getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes. Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Pena. Good ground and pound by her here. She felt like she could finish the fight with her ground strikes tonight and might be well on her way here.
I mean, John, I believe it after watching the ground and pound that she's landing in this part of the fight.
All right, side control for her now. And you know how heavy she stays with all of that upper body strength. We'll see what she can do from here.
Well, she's got great upper body strength, and that's why she passes, because she doesn't necessarily feel she needs the legs to control her opponents on the ground. So she goes to side control and hopes that you give your back. That's why you see she has so many rear naked choke submissions.
I would never give you my back.
Don't give me that.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, tremendous escape by her there.
Beautiful submission defense on display by this young lady.
Oh, nice strike on the ground for her. Well, we're becoming a broken record. Another ground strike landed by her there. All right, full guard now, DC, and just because she has the top position does not mean she is not in imminent danger.
Oh, she's in danger at all moments whenever she's in the full guard, because they have so many different submission attempts that they can throw up at you. So she needs to pass. By passing the half guard, already eliminates a vast majority of those submissions. Move to half guard, then continue to try to advance to either get off great ground and pound or just positional advantages in the grapple.
Let's go. We got a scramble here.
Oh, nice. Look at that, going into the armbar.
Oh, arms in tight. Oh, how about that? Position over submission. Probably a good decision there.
Good work.
Hard scramble, hard scramble.
She's stepping over the mount here.
With 90 seconds to go in round one. Oh, good ground and pound here. And there she goes again, landed another strike on the ground.
Gotta be careful here.
Scramble and go. Scramble and go.
Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you gotta pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you gotta be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damage. Oh, Kimura attack. Yup.
Oh, she's got that Kimura locked in tight. Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
Nice jab to the dome by Pena. Huge elbow there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round. Pena's eye is starting to swell shut. Oh, judo toss, made it look easy. Second round, straight ahead.
All right. We lost that round, but we're going to go back out here and we're going to win this with strike, okay? Don't think about wrestling, not even for 1 second. Jab, jab.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and in terms of offensive wrestling execution, she had it all going there.
Yeah, she had it all working. She did everything she wanted to do. She was racing to position. Once she got to her legs, she didn't pause. She didn't stop. She went right to the finishes, that she needed in order to get the fight to the ground. I mean, that was a great display of offensive wrestling.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, second round underway. All right, so here we go as our next round gets underway. And it looked for a moment like we wouldn't get here, but her submission defense absolutely on point.
It held up. Her submission defense is on point. She's doing everything to fight the submission, and she always seems to be one step ahead before the submission can get so tight that there's nowhere to go.
Win the scramble! Win the scramble!
Oh, she's in trouble, dude.
Nice shot lands from the bottom.
And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action.
Fight.
Well, I'm not sure her hands, her striking has ever looked better. She continues to land with volume, with pace, with power.
Yeah, with pace and pressure. It's an overwhelming feeling being in there with her. Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
All right, full guard now, DC. She's on the bottom. What is she trying to do?
Well, she's got to throw up submissions to try to put her opponent on awareness. And these submissions will be used to reverse the position. Even if it gets defended, it will create space for her to try to get back to her feet, or maybe to steal a sweep and trick her opponent.
Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here. Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Wow, I thought she might succumb. She gets out.
I thought she was going to sleep. I thought it was over.
Lands with the ground and pound. Well, submission offense is somewhat of a lost art in modern-day MMA, but she knows what she's doing, and yet the defensive fighter continues to thwart her.
Especially off your back. She's so good off of her back that she's giving herself a chance to get these submissions. But her opponent is so gifted defensively. She's so responsible. She's doing a great job of just staying safe every time her opponent tries to submit.
Oh, Pena's in half guard now.
And now she's in mount.
We have crossed the midpoint of this fight.
Oh, nice headlock.
Ooh, looks like she's got the arm triangle choke locked in
Lot
tight.
of pressure on this choke, John.
Oh, under the chin here.
You need to work.
Could be the end. Oh, she got out.
She did a good job of rotating, bridging back into her opponent, creating momentum, getting her chest flat to the mat, and defending that arm triangle.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over. Jonathan just gets up.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. All right, so that body continues to get ripped up. The judges are looking for damage and damaging moments, and her body investment has been the narrative in this fight.
Early, you may not have been able to see how much of an effect this was taking on her, but now you see it. The game plan, everything's clear now, and we'll see her continue to do that as she tries to chase down the finish.
All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success from this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook. And
she's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a choke.
Pena's able to transition back to side control now. Nicely done. Oh, Pena's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. She's really accurate landing these strikes from top position. Ground strikes really adding up for her now.
Good job being a threat off your back
and not allowing your opponent to get comfortable.
She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied by the bottom.
She got stopped. She got stopped right in her tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter.
Round 3 next.
Stop.
All right, this is it. You're losing this one. This is the last round. You got to keep this fight on the feet. Do not mess with her submissions. You're doing a good job defending.
Well, she is unrecognizable with all of that swelling. Let's see if we can isolate exactly what caused it.
What happened to her face, John? She's not the same person that we saw walk into the octagon. She has not been good defensive. She's got to change something. Maybe a takedown. She's got to limit the punches landing to stop all this swelling.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final is underway. Maybe the best shot she's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Oh, nice combination of knees in the clinch here by Pena. Well, her striking has been great tonight. Watch her opponent cruise. Oh, how about the judo toss there? Judo 101. All right, well, she's landed those hooks at a high clip here tonight. Actually, some fans are starting to call her Mrs. Lineker. I think it's a pretty good nickname.
Oh, it's a great nickname because they fight in the same style. She's very heavy-footed because she wants to get everything into that left hook, right hook, body hook, head hook. No matter where, she is just throwing those big digging punches all over her opponent's body.
Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom.
I mean, she's fighting a fantastic fight.
Oh, Pena's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. All right, stacked guard here, DC. She's got the feet on the hips if she wants to escape.
Yeah, she's free. I mean, she's free. Once you get your feet on the hip, you're free. And she has done that. She has beaten the position. All she has to do now is extend her opponent away from her, kick her off, post her hand on the mat, just basic guillotine jump.
Oh, great submission defense.
Oh, right to me.
3 minutes to go in round 3. Oh, arm triangle attempt now.
That is tight. It looks like she's got that arm triangle locked in. She's doing a great job of controlling her. Now she's got to get her chest to the mat and let her shoulder do the rest of the work.
Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight. Great job landing from the top position.
All right, so a storyline developing. You see a cut has been opened around her eye.
She's got a cut on her eye. She's been getting hit in that same spot. The cut's nothing too big right now, but if she doesn't protect it, it'll get a lot worse.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. Really good job by her in the bottom position to land a strike and not idle it. Under 2 minutes now to go in our third round. Attempting a choke now.
Oh, that's very deep now.
Oh, how about that? She gives up on the submission now.
Nice.
Well, a bloody mess it is not, but that cut is getting worse by the minute.
It just keeps advancing because she keeps getting hit in the same spot. She has got to move her head.
Making all these shots count. another blow hits that cut. Referee might need to call on the doctor here soon.
Come on, you got a minute left. You got to push now. Time to go.
Under a minute now to go in this one. She's trying to pass here, gets denied.
Got denied because she's so aware, so on top of the grappling transitions. She's stepping over the mount here.
Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Oh, she got out. How good is that? Oh, how good is her submission defense there?
It's work. I'm going to stand this up.
Time winding down, final seconds of the fight.
Massive shot from the top.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 30-27, 30-26, and 30-26. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Kayla Harrison!
All right, so it goes down as a decision win for the more balanced fighter here tonight, and did it relatively cleanly, DC.
She was clean, John. I mean, she fought the perfect fight. Did exactly what she needed to do in order to shut out her opponent. And that is exactly what the scorecards read.
Seven fights have gone down. We now head to the 8th and final fight. This will be for the heavyweight championship. Curtis Blaydes takes on Cain Velasquez here in our main event of the evening.
All right, here he is, your teammate, the former UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Cain Velasquez. And a lot of people ask, what could have been had he been able to stay healthy? No denying his status, though, as one of the best heavyweights we've ever seen.
It's unbelievable that you consider him one of the greatest of all time, even though he's missed about 4 years due to injury. But when you look back to the Junior Dos Santos trilogy, getting knocked out in the first round, losing his heavyweight championship, to dominating him over the course of 10 rounds, is unreal to watch. The cardio, the pace, the pressure, the crispness, the tightness, and the accuracy that Cain possesses in his striking was truly amazing. No wasted energy. The Antonio Rodrigo fight, the Nogueira fight, was truly a masterclass in striking.
Yes.
With Cain finishing him in 1 round.
Cardio Cain Velasquez steps inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. All right, so here's the heavyweight contender, Curtis Razor Blaydes, JUCO national champion at Harper College as a collegiate wrestler, and he has been one of the more prolific takedown artists this heavyweight division has ever seen.
Yes, he's a very big, very strong, very skilled wrestler, but don't sleep on the hands of Curtis Blaydes. In the Justin Willis fight, you saw the wrestling set up the overhand right that put Willis down, and you've seen that from Curtis Blaydes, a guy that's so good at that one skill that it opens everything else up. Curtis Blaydes is a beast in the heavyweight division.
He was massively disappointed that Francis Ngannou rematch didn't go his way, but to your point, turned around quickly, beat Justin Willis, and got right back on that path to contention. We'll see how it goes for Curtis Blaydes here tonight. Both fighters have entered the octagon, and this massive, massive fight is nearly upon us, ready to go from Anaheim at the Honda Center with one of the biggest fights of the year. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a former UFC Heavyweight Champion, King. And now he's the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Curtis Blaydes.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. So with Curtis Blaydes, he has been quick on pursuit of the takedown in past UFC appearances, but how will he approach this challenge here tonight? His striking has improved leaps and bounds since his UFC debut. He figures to be bringing a lot of different weapons to the table here tonight. Velasquez goes to the clinch here early in the fight. And there it is, too easy, too predictable. Curtis Blaydes getting a takedown. He has more of those than any heavyweight UFC history.
He is the most heavyweight-willing wrestler there is in the UFC. He's huge, he goes forward, he presses, and the guy has a junior college national championship, and he is not afraid to use it when he goes into the octagon. Nice strike lands from the bottom fighter.
Blaydes has got full mount now. Oh, the ground and pound is there.
Oh.
Hard elbows, hard elbows.
Velasquez is in half guard. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Blaydes making these ground strikes count. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Curtis Blaydes.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head left. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Blaydes is able to flatten him out. This could very well be the beginning of the end. Just over 3 minutes now to go. Good work from the top here by Blaydes.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Where's your guard? Don't let him go.
Velasquez getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up.
Now he's got good body position, yo.
Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. Well, he's got his back now. Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Curtis Blaydes. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Just over 2 minutes now to go. Blaydes is in half guard. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
The ground strikes starting to pile up. Oh, looks like he's trying to set up the takedown. There's the attempt. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he cut on the eye from that last strike. You got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Huge damage from that elbow. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Level change there, goes for the takedown. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Curtis Blaydes. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground.
I want you to work to pass straight into side.
Now he's going full mount.
30 seconds now to go in round one. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
15 seconds.
He's got to be careful here.
Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by Blaydes. 5 minutes in the books. All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
So a strong first round. Now we get started with round two. Curtis Blaydes. And on the other side, Velasquez. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Velasquez. All right, next round is underway. We will see if he can pick up where he left off, particularly when it comes to the ground and pound. That was vicious.
I mean, it was vicious. It was vicious. It was shades of Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Michael Johnson. Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Conor McGregor. Just able to get to a great posture, control the feet, and land every single strike with vicious intent. It's hard to do that without losing your opponent. This young man has mastered. He has mastered ground and pound fighting.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Velasquez. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are.
Huge elbow there. Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Velasquez. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Curtis Blaydes.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Velasquez.
And there you go, again, half guard. There it is, now he's going to mount.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. Blaydes' cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Nice shot inside by the champion.
that is when you have to be throwing more kicks. That's the only way to catch someone that you're actually having to chase the whole time.
So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here. Nice judo toss for him there. All right, side control now.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
These ground strikes are starting to add up.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Well, landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Blaydes.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Blaydes' eye appears to be closing up by the second.
Go, 60 seconds.
Under a minute to go now in round 2. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure.
Get yourself in a good position, a better position.
Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position. Velasquez getting worked to the body now by that elbow. He didn't seem to see that one coming.
Big ground and pound.
All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to continuously take you down, even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can wear his opponents down. That's why you see him get so many finishes as the fight progresses.
Round 3 of a possible 5.
Oh, nice inside kick.
Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. But at least staying busy on the bottom. Blaydes going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions.
Nice pass.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Blaydes ground and pound from half guard now. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Oh, another strike lands from the top. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now.
Come on.
Beautiful jab lands.
Blaydes gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand.
And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Just over 3 minutes to go. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. And straight punch lands. That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfect.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to feel everything he can. He should have got the fight finished.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Oh, and there it is. Was only a matter of time. That ground strike has cut him open.
Good shot, good shot.
Beautiful transition.
Under 2 minutes to go in round 3. Velasquez is looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
Getting them out here.
Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on.
Good, solid strike on the ground.
This is where he wants to be.
Good movement defensively here on the ground by Cain Velasquez. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Velasquez is in half guard. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. While the ground and pound has been on point tonight, good work here by Curtis Blaydes. Another ground and pound strike gets home. All right, we told you we'd keep an eye on it, DC. That cut is starting to open up wider now, and he continues to target that area wisely.
Well, when you saw it right away, it wasn't that bad. But as he continues to target it, you can start to see it opening up. Look for him to continue to go down that route to try to get this victory.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Blaydes.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now. All right, well, no surprise to see that eye continue to be targeted. Some replays from the previous round in which a lot of damage was doled out.
Well, the cut man's got some work to do to try to give this kid an opportunity to stay in the fight, because the reality is he has taken far too many shots to the eye, and now he's dealing with a nasty cut. He has got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable.
That's the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
It's a right hand.
Big combination.
Look for him to throw that overhand here again. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Nice kick there by Blaydes. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? And now leather being thrown on both sides.
Oh, he separates from the clinch.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. He blocks the shot. Takedown defense holds up.
That was a slick transition.
Push him off. Push him off.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Velasquez is really bleeding something fierce now. That cut's not getting any better. We got the best cut men in the game. Gotta think they're gonna be busy in between rounds. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Good work from the top here by Velasquez. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. All right, operating inside the closed guard now. Velasquez going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch position and you go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Oh, man, another strike gets through, and now things are critical. We got a lot of blood, folks. 2 minutes to go in the round. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Well, that combination's going to leave a mark. You see him getting top position, standing over his opponent, and delivering the ground strike. Nice job by Blaydes. Well, this UFC fight is sort of dissolving into a horror movie. I don't need to see any more damage inflicted.
You don't have to lose everything on one night. His corner can stop the fight now, and he would be mad now, but he would appreciate them later because it will extend his career going down the line.
Get on your side. Get on your side. Don't let him keep you flat. You gotta move. Don't be flat.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Come on now. You gotta get him back in your guard.
Fourth round here, less than a minute to go. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Curtis Blaydes. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
We might get a stoppage here soon. Blaydes has got his back yet again. Under 30 seconds. Velasquez is a bloody mess right now. I wouldn't be surprised to see this fight stop. At the very least, you got to think they're calling in the ringside position between rounds. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Absolutely relentless when it comes to the ground and pound. Now working the body. Nice job by Blaydes. All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not the end of the fight. He doesn't look as handsome as he did when he walked out. That is a severe gash on his face. All right, that's the end of the round. And Velasquez's corner showing a little bit of concern here, DC. The cut around his eye really starting to swell. Cut man's got to do his best work right here, right now. All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively, a lot to like from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything tonight.
Yeah, it's got to be the whole game, though, John. He's got to be willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well, and now he's dealing with that nasty cut. That cut is going to be an issue as the fight goes forward.
Oh, he's in a world of trouble now. And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Unable to connect with the right. Takedown defense holds up. Whoa! Oh, lands a hip toss now. All right, he's got him in the north-south position now. I know the crowd thinks it's funny when this happens, but if you're the bottom fighter, nothing funny about it.
It's not funny. This is not a fun position to be in fighting. You've got to try and change it immediately because you are carrying someone's weight, whether it's their bottom half weight or the top half. You are carrying their weight, whether you got their armpit in your face or you got their legs over the top of you. It is not comfortable. So you need to be trying to move, make them make a decision, a determination as to what they're trying to accomplish, and then you try and counter it.
Close guard. Oh, hammer fists and bunches here by Curtis Blaydes. Oh, these are some big punches here from the top, DC. He hasn't needed to enter his opponent's guard yet, and he may not have to.
He may not have to, but he's doing a real good job of being aware. There's danger when you're standing on top of a like that. You gotta watch up kick. Notice how he leads with his hips when he goes to land the strike.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Oh, he's got to be careful there,
Right back! Right back!
Velasquez is in half guard now. Lands with the ground and pound here. Another ground and pound strike lands. Side control now. Blaydes is back in side control. Lands the ground and pound strike. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Well, maybe ill-advised to be competing off your back, but he's landing. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Close guard here. He's very comfortable here working off his back, DC. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
So we go under a minute to go in the fight. Blaydes' pass is denied.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
These ground strikes really starting to add up. There's another one. All right, hammer fist here by Curtis Blaydes. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway.
But
oh, nice. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
All right, looks like the ref has paused the action here. Oh, he's going to call in the doctor to look at that cut.
I don't know, John. It looks bad, man. It's a bad cut. I don't know what the decision's going to be here. It can go either way.
And the doctor doesn't, he doesn't care about the fans, doesn't care about your feelings at home. That will do it. That cut calls an end end of things, and ultimately it'll go into the books as a TKO doctor stoppage. All right, so this one goes into the books as a TKO via doctor stoppage. And Daniel, we will re-rack some of the replays here. A lot of damage sustained and a lot of swelling in that facial area.
You know, his toughness should never be questioned after watching this. Every time he got hit on that swollen part, you knew the pain that he must have felt. But hats off to his opponent for causing this damage and making sure he kept going to that area in order to get this fight stopped.
We now go to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Curtis Razor Blaydes.
Curtis Razor Blaydes, ladies and gentlemen. What a win for Blaydes here tonight. We saw some of the evolutions he has made with his striking game. The wrestling was still on point, and you start to wonder, as the big fights will materialize, just how far can Curtis Blaydes take it?
All right, everybody. We're going to do a quick after show here. The performance of the night is going to go to Sergey Pavlovich in his knockout of Stipe Miocic, and the fight of the night is Petrino and Cannonier. It went to a decision, but that was the fight of the night. Curtis Blaydes retains his UFC Heavyweight Championship, knocking out Cain Velasquez in the last seconds of round 5. And Kayla Harrison scores a huge decision victory over Juliana Pena, which should set up Harrison as the next contender for Ronda Rousey and the Bantamweight Championship. Guys, that will do it for me tonight for UFC Brawl 22. The next one is next Thursday. It is UFC Brawl 23, and it will be George St. Pierre defending his welterweight championship against Sean Brady, sorry. So here's the card for that. It is another 8-card fight. And you can check it out next Thursday night at 9:45. All right, guys, that'll do it for me. Curtis Blaydes, still your heavyweight champion. I will talk to you all next week. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you next week at the fights. Good night.